Okay, here we go. Here's our audience.
No.
Here's more audience. We have lots of people. All right, here we go.
Go back. Alright. It is known that there are 8.06 to the 67th power, that's 67 zeros, number of ways that a deck of cards can be ordered. I say this because no matter how you shuffle your choices in life, you literally never know how things are going to turn out. Hi, my name is Grayson, and today I'm going to tell you how the simple deck of cards has affected and directed me as a person. Now, firstly, I'm going to explain how playing cards have helped me in certain social situations. Secondly, I'm going to review how the life lessons that I've learned from playing cards, and I'll explain the connections that I've made with family experiences. Now, I'm not saying carry a deck of cards with you everywhere you go, because that'd be a little bit weird, but they are handy to have in certain situations. For example, 2 years summers ago, I was on youth tour, and I was surrounded by 146 total strangers. And to make friends, I just sat down at a table with a deck of cards and started playing with people, and that helped me make bonds and make friends to make the experience that much better. And the real power isn't really in the cards themselves, it's in the experiences and the lessons that we learn from them. One example is the game blackjack, and I've learned that you have to have the courage to take the risks even if you're given a bad hand, but be mindful of the consequences and not be discouraged by them. And also teaches you that not every card, just like not every person, is insignificant in your life. You may want the big cards, the people that will get you places that you think are important now, but later on, it's those people who you think are insignificant that may make or break you. And secondly, I think the game of poker has taught me a lot because it teaches you to have the wisdom and be mindful and methodical about the choices you make and be mindful of the choices others make and how it may affect you. And it also teaches me that you may not always get the winning hand and get it the way you want it, but even when you fail, you have to learn that next time, you just do the best with what you're given. And another game that I learned from is Jim Bowie. Now, me and my friends made this game up in high school in our math class, and whenever class was over, we had about 5 minutes left. We would play as fast as we can, so it kind of taught me to enjoy the little moments that life gives you, to enjoy things with your friends and with people you care about. And most importantly, playing cards reminds me of family experiences, and good examples are playing blackjack with my grandfather. We played for hours and hours while having old westerns play in the background on the TV. And then I would play 5-card draw with my dad every night before we go to bed. I remember teaching my mom how to play cards with not very much success. And then I do remember playing, last time I went to go visit my great-grandmother, playing cards with my grandmother, my great-aunt and uncle, and just having a really good time with them, even though that would be the last time I got to get to see my great-grandmother and my great-uncle. And as I said before, don't carry a deck of cards around with you everywhere because that'd be a little bit weird, but they are handy to have when the time is right. And in conclusion, I revealed to you how playing cards have helped me through certain social situations. Secondly, I told you the life lessons that I've learned from playing card games. And thirdly, I can always relate to times that I had with my family. And whether you shuffle your cards with the expert bridge break, or simply just with the 52 card pickup, which seems pretty clumsy, you always have to remember that no matter how your cards are shuffled, you never know what hand you're going to be dealt. And so you always have to keep in mind that you have to use that hand to the best of your ability and always with a little bit of optimism.
Good job.